Welcome back to Go Again Gaming, and welcome back to round 3 of the League That Means Nothing 2, where the stakes have never been lower. I'm Ian, and this is Podrick.
Hello.
Today, we're going to be casting a mirror for you, a Runeblade mirror, Vynsett.
Ooh.
Yeah, um, who can banish better? Who can banish first? I don't know how this one's going to go. I know the chain mirror was very predicated on my shackles are better than yours, get out.
I
But
can see that.
this is going to be an interesting one because obviously we want to hold our hands, we
Mhm.
want to keep cards, and we want to see what's going to happen.
Mhm.
But you need to pitch cards for your Arcane Barrier
Yeah.
if you run any. I assume you do. I assume you run the gloves.
Yeah.
Vex and Cool Hand.
Oh, yeah, because that's strictly better than all rune.
Yes, and also gives you access to a little extra burst right at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But funny things like all of your widespread cards.
Yeah, they benefit your opponent. It's like your opponent banishes the top card of their deck, and your opponent's like, thanks.
Banishes a card from hand,
Yeah, happy.
whatever. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this one kind of shakes down. And
Yeah.
like what weapon you choose as well. Like, do you run the flail? Do you run the scepter and try and force cards out of your opponent's hand, or just make them give you rune chance?
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's it's not a mirror that I've like thought about a ton. But like, yeah, and it's weird because Vynsett can play off low card hands pretty well. She can banish
Yeah,
her rune gated card and then just swing with like a one card six or whatever.
yeah. And
So
I
she
know,
can block an AD a little bit, but
and I imagine if there's any pummels in it, they could be a very heavy deciding factor in how the game
mm,
goes. Now, I know Jay, who
mhm.
is one of our Vinsets, is Zen State Fab. He has a Vynsett Discord. He works really hard on the deck and has been very like high on the red line Vynsett builds.
Okay,
Adam Turnbull, his opponent, I'm not quite as familiar with.
sure.
So it'll be very interesting to see if he's on a more traditional nine envelop, slightly higher curve deck, or if he's
Mm,
moved to this red line build.
yeah,
Either way, I think we'll throw it over to the gameplay and
do it.
we'll see which one of our Vinsets get to move on and which one's stuck in the Iron Maiden. And it looks like we have a die roll, and it seems to me that Adam has won the die roll there.
Looks like it.
Yeah. So
I'm
both
probably
players,
choosing to go first.
yeah, both players on similar setups. It looks like Adam going with the ebb and fold. So
Interesting.
whereas Jay is taken the crown of Providence. Also, interesting to point out that when you're choosing to go first or second, you can do that before you set up your equipment.
Hmm.
So it might be a case where maybe you want one going first and one going second.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I can see the use of the ebb and fold buys you a couple of points of value in terms of banishing a card.
Hmm.
So maybe you can set up a second attack on a big turn.
Yeah, because that is the Vincent's issue is that you want to. She's not got. She doesn't do a huge amount of go wide.
Mhm.
She kind of sends one big attack, maybe one big attack, one little attack, kind of beforehand.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to find cards that can enable these big go wide turns.
Yeah. I personally am a big fan of Ebb and Fold. I was a huge fan of it in Blitz because it was broken. Because when you were playing Chain, you could just be like, "Oh, I'm going second. Oh, okay, I'm starting with a 5 card hand anyway."
Seems good.
Yeah, it was pretty good with the Runegate Chain deck.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're just going to banish a Deathly Whale, make a Rune Chant, take a Blood Debt, and pass. Pretty standard. And Jay is going to banish a Widespread Annihilation.
Annihilation, the one that banishes from
Oh, sorry,
hand.
Widespread Ruin. Annihilation's the blue one.
Right.
They're all. My copies are Spanish.
Okay.
I just know one's the red one, one's the yellow one. That's the blue one.
The yellow one hits your arsenal. That much I know.
Yes, and we got an envelope from in darkness here, an envelope as Team Runaways calls it,
An envelope in
an
darkness.
envelope in darkness. So that is Jay is going to pay a life to make sure that he gets his Vynsett trigger, his rune chant.
Hmm.
And we're going to play a Mauvrian Skies.
Oh,
So
baby.
now Adam is kind of forced into, do I block this or do I just take the damage?
Could just be like, I'm going to take it and send back a five
Mm,
card hand if he can convert that five card hand. Because
yeah,
I've seen Vincent convert five card hands, and it could be big, big numbers.
that's true. But Widespread Ruin is guaranteed to banish a card now,
Yes.
for both players.
It's also, is it a
And
yellow mob skies?
yeah, so that's 2 rune chance just, and you don't really want to be locking in 2 rune chance to your
No.
opponent like this. Oh, maybe you do. Take 9. Send me the bill. I'll figure it out later.
I can respect that attitude.
Yeah, yeah.
Just.
We have no respect in this house. Yeah, we banished a bounding demigod, so that's a freebie. And oh, but Adam gets a widespread ruin. No,
Ruin, annihilate, devastate,
destruction.
destruction. Widespread. There we go.
LSS, please name something slightly different. Thank you. Love you.
Widespread ouchies.
Yeah, yeah. Widespread arsenal destruction.
Widespread
Yeah,
CNC.
yeah, yeah. But Jay is just going to leave that uh,
Oh,
bounding demigod because it's a nice, easy one to set up a wider turn.
yes. Yeah, you play your non-attack, your Mauve Skies, your Shadow Puppetry,
Your
send
big
it.
attack, and then you
Exactly.
can follow up with a bounding for a nice little 0 for 4.
We like zero for horse.
I do anyway.
Spot the Briar player.
What are you talking about?
uh,
Hey, if it says Runeblade on it, I've at least looked at the deck.
that's absolutely true. Um,
Like Verdance and Auxilio.
who are those guys?
Oh well, they will be the new wizard slash Runeblades.
That's true.
Uh, we've got a pop of the Vexen Quill Hand, a Shadow Puppetry, paying 1 life as well. So we're going to guarantee some damage here.
Yeah, so we've got 4 rune chants coming in, plus now the Deathly Well.
Yeah, so Deathly Well coming in for 4, and you'll make rune chant tokens equal to the heroes that have lost life this turn. And 1 guaranteed damage coming into J.
So that's going to be 2 rune chants generated. Even if this misses, even if this doesn't hit, Adam's lost a life, Jay's lost a life.
Yeah.
That'll be 2 rune chants, which means the widespread widespread destruction will be rune gateable this turn.
And also we have Deathly Well now. Actually, I'm pretty sure widespread.
Is it 2 or 3?
I think it's 3. I think the red is
Uh,
2, the yellow is 3, and
the
the
blue
blue
is
is 4.
4. Yeah.
Now, Jay may want to block this Deathly Well because it will buy an extra card.
Mm-hmm.
But, Adam is very kindly saying, like, well, I do have these 3 cards.
Still got all these.
How many of these could be pummel? Who can say? But it's also interesting to note that Adam has now decided that he doesn't actually want his Arcane Barrier.
Yeah, it's pretty clear when Adam took the attack from Jay, the Malvern Skies attack from Jay, and just ate it all. I think it's pretty clear what Adam is what Adam's in for. He's
Uh,
not here for a long time.
no, that looks like a Mauvrian Sky's on top, so Shadow Puppetry is going to be like, yeah, no, that can stay on top. That's fine.
Yeah, you can chill there.
And now we have a pitch, 2 Spellbound Creepers.
So this already I'd go again, so we're
Yeah.
gonna get ooh,
So without gaining an action point, we are going to generate 3 more rune chants.
nice little play. Yeah, so now we get there'll be 5 rune chants, which means this widespread
Is coming in for 6 and 5. It's not too bad.
11, 11 damage plus the 9 from the other 20 damage turn 2.
Yeah, we take those.
We take those.
So we're not hanging around here anyway.
Adam clearly has an appointment after this game.
Yeah,
He's got something on. It's dinner. It's meeting friends. He's like, listen, I got 20 minutes.
yeah. We're just going.
We're just going. Oh, baby.
Revel in Runeblood, making 4 more rune chants.
So this is
A
Now,
nice 15 points of value on this widespread destruction.
now that's good. Uh,
I hear.
Good fat players have told me those are good numbers. That's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
number of value.
And this is with only two counters on your tunic. So this is Jay has yet to take his second turn of flesh and blood.
Yeah, this is
He's taking the 9.
yeah. Never mind A being this.
Yeah.
There's no hope. Now, he doesn't have an arsenal, which is, I guess, maybe something of a saving grace, this
I don't
widespread.
know. Maybe if you have a blood deck card in Arsenal, you're just like,
Oh yeah,
sure,
happy.
take it if you want. You can have it.
Yeah, the shadow mirrors are always funky like
Yeah, yeah,
that. These
very
these
much so.
banish effects. You're like, okay, I'll banish it. Okay.
I got my speaking of shadow decks, I got my first ever experience of playing Chain into New last night.
That sounds great for a chain.
It was very fun. I don't need 5 shackles. I'll block. You got it. I'll banish the top card of your deck for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
You wanna bonds me? Yeah.
what would you like
Please.
to banish? I don't have an Art of War in here, so you can take whatever you like. So we have Jay going to 18, banishing that widespread annihilation. Nailed it. Got him.
We're getting there. We are getting
Yeah.
there.
Envelop in darkness, generating a rune chant.
If Jay pays the life, probably will. You maybe wonder at like now that you're sub 20, you're kind of gotta wonder is it gonna add enough, but also is the game gonna go on long enough?
Yeah. So we've got. Oh no, that's eloquent eulogy. Even
Oh, the
better.
new one.
Yeah, yeah. So eloquence tokens, super powerful in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like crazy strong, which is why they have to be so careful with them because they're very easily broken in half.
Yeah, especially by the class that really cares about wide turns featuring lots of non-attack actions.
So that
That's not a lunging press.
for sure, my guy.
We're lost in the sauce.
I love it. The things you love to see. It. But this is still 7 damage coming in, and without that Crown of Sea, not Crown of Seeds, Crown of Providence, this is very hard to cover up 7 if you're Vynsett here. So
Yeah.
Jay gets his Eloquence, takes his 1 point of blood debt. Not a bad turn,
It's a
not a
fine
bad
turn.
return, and
Bought 2 cards out of Adam as well.
yeah, we're just going to banish a card here, generate our rune chant,
Unlikely that we're gonna
and
see.
use Tunic to
Oh,
play. I think it's a Rune Blood incantation.
very nice. This is a great card in Vynsett.
Yeah, just making sure that you have rune chants turn after turn.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Especially when you have cards in banish. Like if you can set up a couple of rune blood incantations, you are able to give up cards to block and still make sure that you have playable cards.
Yeah.
But now this eloquence token, let's see what Jay can do with it because it guarantees that his first non-attack has go again.
Yeah, so something to read the runes would be great.
Yeah, something like that.
Or
The one I always want to find out is if I can find a way to play them with Tome of Findle.
ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Draw 2, maybe gain some life. Go again.
Another widespread annihilation. Oh yeah. So we've got our first rune chant, and now that is a rune gate of 4. So we're gonna have to see if we can oh yeah, there we go.
There we go. Read the runes. It's as
Almost
simple
like
as that.
almost like you called it.
Almost like I called
Ladies and gentlemen, these games are not scripted. Podrick
it.
is just that good.
And what can I say? I'm clearly a Vynsett master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna have 4 rune chants. Go again on this widespread. And a shadow puppetry in play. Yeah. Shadow puppetry on hit as well. So 4 rune chants. Cheeky 7 go again on hit. Both players banish a card. Oh, each hero that loses life on the close of the combat chain will have to banish a card from their hand.
Which, again, in these kind of shadow mirrors where you're playing into shadow hero, It can be a backfire a bit because they can put something very good into their banish that they can play, and it's
Yeah,
basically like the card doesn't have text. But maybe if they have a bit of a bricky hand, it might do something.
yeah.
Um,
Very important though. Jay still has AB. Jay has
yes,
armor. Adam does not.
yeah, Adam is really going through the gas.
So we're going to activate Ebb and Fold. So banish a card from hand. If it's a shadow card, draw a card. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's just free. Free
Yeah,
value.
free rune chant.
Because I imagine he's preparing to take some damage this turn. Now, Adam now has no way of preventing any arcane damage.
Yeah, Jay doesn't need to use his Vynsett ability anymore because
Yeah.
the rune chants are unpreventable anyway.
Yeah, as long as he can generate rune chants, he's going to be able to keep that spellbound creepers in play.
Yes.
So now we have 7 go again.
I think Adam is kind of priced into just. Oh no,
Yeah, we're blocking.
I'm gonna block
Look,
9.
6.
I think
I think you have to give up your tunic here
yeah,
early because
the game's not going 3 turns.
nah,
Not at this rate.
no, we are rocking and socking here. Like, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he's just gonna cover up the 7, not let Jay get a shadow puppetry hit,
yeah.
potentially buy an extra card. Now let's see if Jay wants to play that card in his hand, or if it's a non-attack that he can creepers in, or if he's going to close the combat chain and banish it.
Hmm.
A lot of options.
Yeah, it's
Knowing
did
that
did
Adam
Jay lose
is,
life this turn?
he did, he paid to Vynsett.
Paid to
So
Vincent.
he's got, oh yeah, that's a good one. Banish the ruin, and Adam is going to banish another card.
Is it another funeral moon?
It looked like another Deathly.
Okay.
And then we're going to crack the gloves, make 2 rune chants, and send in the widespread rune.
Oh, we missed that Adam still does have AB1. The
Oh, on
Grimoire.
the book.
Yeah.
I I'm so not used to people playing that stupid book. Like Bloodied Oval and Ornate Tessin are like what I see a lot of people
That's
playing.
what I expect out of the Vincent other hand, but no,
Yeah,
Adam's
just
going for the AB1.
going to taking it. We both banish Mobrian Skies.
They're both yellows.
Looks like it.
These guys,
Twins.
twins. Yeah,
And Jay will take 1 blood debt from that Bounding Demagon. Looks like Adam is just going to play his Funeral Moon,
you
gain a
get it out now.
resource, gain a rune chant, and then uh, paying, I imagine, on his turn, generate a rune chant, and then send in one of his attacks.
Yeah,
This is again the great thing about that Rune Blood incantation. You don't need to have the cards in hand.
no. You can banish. You can keep one card. You can keep your rune gate,
Mm,
throw it away, and then your turn you'll start with 2 rune chants and stuff. You're good.
yeah.
You can still send out like is it Phantom Wraith is the 2 cost one. Um, yeah, it just gives you more options. It lets you play with your hands a bit more flexibly.
Jay's really thinking about this, and I imagine he's thinking about like, if I can cover this up, Adam won't have extra rune chance next turn.
Hmm.
Now, Adam has obviously not paid life,
No.
so this is representing 1 rune chant for Adam plus the incantation, so he may be priced kind of into keeping his cards next turn. Jay obviously looking at his hand and thinking, can I do 7? Can I throw 7 back?
It's tough but
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
taking the whole lot. I would have expected at least a crown block there, but
You may as well block with the crown. Get your
like
2 points.
never want to end your game with armor in play unless you've been decimating someone.
Yeah. Then it's different. But you never want to, especially,
Yeah.
good blocking equipment, you never want to end the game with block
Vynsett
value low.
banishing a Beseech the Demagon, triggering, making a rune chant, playing a shadow puppetry. Are you going to pay a life?
Oh. Oh,
No.
no.
Yeah. So, oh, we are paying a life and sending in this one rune chant, which is guaranteed to hit now. So, yeah, we're going to 5, and now we have 5. Oh yeah, +1 from its own text and +1 from the shadow puppetry, so that's 5 go
5
again.
with the shadow puppetry on hit.
Yeah, buying two cards out of Adam, and then just paying retail for a Deathly Whale.
Don't see that often.
No, but hey, guess what? It's still lethal.
Yep, it has on hit death.
Yeah. And now, if Adam blocks this out, he will obviously not die,
Mhm.
but that Deathly Whale that's in his banish zone will be stranded in his banish zone for another turn.
And that's another point of life. And when you're at
Mhm.
5 life, that hurts.
Yeah, when you're asking someone to give up 20% of their life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to 3,
And now Adam.
uh, which gives Jay 2 rune chance from the Deathly Whale
Mm-hmm.
because he paid a life. Adam is going to banish his widespread destruction. Almost.
Oh,
Don't tell anyone I ever messed up, okay?
no.
Yeah, we're going to go to
Keep safe
2,
from me.
get a rune chant there. So we're up to 3 rune chants here.
So you can play either. You probably want the Deathly Whale. You probably want the Rune Chance more. Obviously, there's no arsenal for Jay, so it's not going to do anything. You need the
No,
Rune Chance at this point.
it's true.
You have none of your like equipment for like doing kind of big burst turns left. So yeah, I think you just want to send this
Yeah,
and
so
probably
we're
get the
going to
most
send
cards
in
out of hand.
send in the Deathly Whale. We're locked in going to 2 here. So this is 3 and 5.
Yeah.
I could consider here using the Tunic resource, covering a rune chant,
Mm-hmm.
and just maybe giving up some of the armor.
Yeah, you've got 4 points of block here.
Yeah.
I would use it. I don't think you're going to have a turn where you can creepers effectively if you're Jay.
Yeah.
Um.
Like, I think Adam is. You can give him the 1 rune chant,
Mm-hmm.
because that widespread is going to be stranded there
Yeah.
unless he digs out some sort of rune chant generation.
Yeah, you need something like a revel.
Yeah, so Jay's going to go to 2, cover up 5 physical.
Mm-hmm. He's going to sync with the crown. Doesn't look like it. He
No.
likes what's in his hand, so yeah. Get the 2 block.
No.
2
Adam 2
apiece.
all. Jay banish a Deathly Whale, generating a rune chant using Tunic,
Ooh. A
playing
red
in Rune Blood.
incantation.
That's pretty good. Mobs, guys.
Guys.
And we're going to send 3 and 4 with an on hit. So,
It's a pretty good on hit.
yeah. Now, Adam is priced into giving 2 cards at least if he has a blue.
Yeah,
Like,
you need to cover up this rune chant.
yeah, so we're pitching the 3 for the rune chants. And now we have 4. So if you take 1, you lose the game.
Yeah.
So we're going to block here.
This is only blocking. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's coming in for 4 physical, so yeah.
Yeah, so that's a full block. And now Jay has to think, am I going to flail here? Go to 1,
I think you do.
buy myself a rune chant. I have 2 block in armor. There's no way for Adam to play widespread.
Yeah.
So he's kind of forced into a.
Unless the last card in hand is Revel.
Nope, he has to banish it. Also, if it's Revel, you need to play a non-attack and an attack first. That's how Revel works.
I'm not a Runeblade player, if you
No.
can't tell.
No, Adam. Yeah, he's going
Yeah.
to 1.
Yeah, why not? You've no blood debt.
Yeah. So.
Or is Besiege? Besiege isn't a blood debt card, is it?
No.
No.
It's just a shadow card.
Okay.
So this is very important because Adam is absolutely locked in here. Because if he doesn't block the flail, he goes to 1
Mm-hmm.
and he dies. And if he blocks the flail, he goes to 1 and then Jay gets to keep 4 cards. Yeah, so Jay shouldn't make those rune chants here, but honestly, I don't know that it's going to matter here.
No, I don't know what.
Yeah, because Adam's going to have to banish,
hmm
make a rune chant. He can play his attack.
And Jay just blocks 12
Yeah,
and says,
just like
see you later.
pitch the rune chants, block with all my equipment, and I don't die.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing. We had fun.
Yep.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
tough spot to be in there if you're Adam. Getting Kadachi locked, just I think he was a little cavalier with his armor. I think
yeah. I think the armor choice could have been. I think if we'd maybe gone with stuff, maybe use that crown instead of the ebb and fold. Obviously, you get a ton of value out of the ebb and fold.
mm,
Um, but
yeah.
I think,
There we have Jay pitching two to those rune chants
yeah,
and throwing down three, and then 2 pieces of armor,
hmm
covering up the damage.
you need a couple of no blocks in that hand for it to.
Yeah, and I don't know that Vynsett plays any. Go to the end of turn, take 1 blood debt, and
That's GG. That's the Vynsett Mirror.
yeah, quick.
It's very quick.
Congratulations, Jay. Wow.
Yeah, well done.
Both players obviously playing hyper fast, hyper efficient
Mhm.
gameplay here. Stuff we love to see on the league that means nothing because it makes our job easier because it makes the game shorter. Um, it, great job, Jay. Tough one, Adam. That was a really close game. Like,
Yeah, it was literally got down to 1 point apiece. That's one blood debt
yeah,
trigger, one rune chant. Yeah, I think just it's those small margins where an extra bit of block value on your equipment, or
that's one of those things that we love about Flesh and Blood, though,
hmm
because like mirrors and matches ending up on such small margins
Oh yeah,
is just really interesting. It is a cause for really interesting gameplay.
yeah.
Um, congratulations, Jay. Moving to, I believe, 2-1 in the league now.
Hey, nice job.
And commiserations to Adam there. But hey, you can bring it back. You definitely well on your way to still top eighting this league. That means
Absolutely.
absolutely nothing.
Zero things.
No, no things.
No
That
things.
is in the name.
Yeah.
Uh, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the game, if you enjoyed the Vynsett Mirror, I know we did.
Yeah, it was very good.
Please make sure to like, comment, tell us how much you love the league, subscribe, and if you're looking for me, you can find me on Twitter as usual at findos_spirit, talking crap about Flesh and Blood, talking about the gym, all the good
Yeah, you
stuff.
were posting with the gym earlier.
I am, yeah, because I'm trying to be in shape in Osaka. Not
Yeah.
not 50K bike ride with as in shape, but like looks good in a t-shirt in shape.
Sure, I get you.
We'll,
Commendable.
we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Later.